Hi Reagan, my name is Allie. What brings you in today?
I've just been feeling like a little down. My husband actually told me I needed to come talk to somebody. I'm not sure why he
Okay.
thinks that, but here I am.
Okay, well I can see a little resistance because you aren't sure why you're supposed to be here. So did something happen between you and your husband that caused him to want you to come?
So I was pregnant a couple of months ago, but I ended up miscarrying. And ever since then, they've been a little rocky, I guess, but I didn't think they were actually that bad.
Well, I'm very sorry that happened to you because that can be a very traumatic experience, and I think it's very brave that you are here to talk to me today. So what are your goals by coming to talk to me?
I think maybe just to figure out why I'm here. I don't really know what I need to work on.
Okay. Well, let's start with your husband and you's relationship. So what was it like before your miscarriage?
It was okay. I mean, we had fun together. We got along really well. There was never any real issues. And then after I miscarried, everything kind of went down from there. I suggested that we try again, and he doesn't want to, and seems to think that there won't be a time to try again.
Okay, so I can sense that you feel kind of hopeless in a way because your husband doesn't want to try again and you want to try again and try to forget about what happened before.
I don't know if I'd say hopeless, maybe just I just feel kind of sad. Kind of down, yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a very understandable feeling. So did they tell you why you miscarried your baby, or was it just
No,
circumstance?
Just luck of the draw.
Yeah. Okay, well, how many years have you and your husband been married?
10.
10? Okay. So, reflecting back, you are sad because you've had a lot of fun with your husband and you wanted to expand your family. What is your relationship like now? You said you aren't as close, so when you're at home, what do you guys talk about now?
We don't. He works a lot, and then I'm only home in the evening too. We both go to work during the day, so we just don't have a lot of time to see each other. Anyways, and it just feels kind of tense. I feel like there's just a lot of space between us. I don't really know what to do about it.
Have you tried to do activities together, like making dinner or anything to bring you close, back close together?
We have a couple of times, but it just always feels kind of awkward, so we just don't really do it anymore.
And do you feel like you have done anything to make it more awkward, or because of you wanting to try again, or do you think you've just been the same you always have been?
I feel like I'm acting the same. And then I feel like he finds me annoying or something. Since I do want to try again, he doesn't want to. Maybe he feels like it's my fault that the miscarriage happened. I'm not really sure what's going on, and then he wants me to be here, so.
Have you tried to talk to him yourself about the situation, or he just closes you out?
I kind of just get shut down every time we go to talk about it. It's a pretty sensitive topic.
So you said that he thinks it's your fault. Has he told you that outright, that he thinks it's your fault, or do you think he thinks that?
I just think he thinks that. I feel like that's why he's acting the way that he is.
Okay, well, so I can sense that you just have a lot of tension in your relationship, and that's why you're here. You want to try to fix that?
Right.
So what do you think that we can do to help you get out of this tenseness with your husband?
I mean, I guess on one hand, I don't really understand how we can get out of the tenseness if only I'm here and he's not here too. So I don't know what to do.
Do you think by having him come in and you two coming to a counseling session together would help your relationship in any way?
I feel like that would help a lot, but I don't know if he would.
Have you asked him if he would?
No.
No. Okay. Well, I think that in your relationship, it's been traumatic because of you losing your child, and that would be very hard on anybody. If I was in that situation, I would feel the same way as you by wanting to try again and trying to have a family with my husband. But do you think that maybe you haven't put into consideration his full feelings about it?
Maybe not.
Can you elaborate a little bit more on why you maybe haven't?
Yeah, so I think that I haven't had any space to think about what he's feeling, because I feel probably a lot of the same things that he is. And I feel like it's selfish that he is telling me to come here, but he won't come here too, because I don't understand what I did that he didn't.
So you think that it's selfish of him for you coming here when he won't come here? Do you think that maybe he feels like if you come into counseling on your own, that will help you be able to express your feelings better, so then when you're at home with him, you're able to talk to him in a clearer way about the situation in the future?
Possibly.
Okay. Well, do you think that having him come in will help, and then are you looking to wanting to do this weekly, or like what are your thoughts about that?
I don't know if we could do weekly, if he'd even be open to it, just because of both of our schedules, so maybe every other week.
Every other week. So if he were to come in, what would you want him to know about, like, how you're feeling?
Maybe just that I feel the same way that he does, and I also feel upset that our relationship isn't how it used to be too.
Do you feel like before your miscarriage, your relationship started to like crumble a little bit, or was it only after your miscarriage?
I think it was only after.
Okay. Have you thought about, like, was he excited when he found out about you being pregnant?
Yeah, we both were.
Yeah. And so do you feel that maybe you have shut him out a little bit since that happened, because you just kind of wanted to try again and didn't really think about how he was feeling?
I don't think so. I think it has been about the same on both ends. I don't necessarily think that one or the other has been doing something more to cause discord in the relationship.
So, listening with what you said, so you had this miscarriage and then your relationship started to crumble with your husband. He wants you to come here, but you feel like it's him being selfish because you have to come here and he just gets to go to work and sit at home. And it's sad because you love your husband and you want to have a happy marriage, but you feel like there's like a wall between you two because of the situation that's happened in the past. Is that correct?
Right, and I just don't really want to be here talking to somebody any more than he does.
Right.
So I feel like it'd be better if we did it together.
Okay. So I guess our plan of action can be just you coming in and continuing to talk to me, and then hopefully we can come up with ways to get him to come in here and express his feelings, and hopefully you guys can get on a better track about how you both are feeling.
Okay, sounds good.
Well, thank you for coming in today.
Thank you.